the thing is like
Oh,
it's like
he joined.
it's like what's that?
I said Kev must be in here. He's recording. He's recording probably for the YouTube.
Oh, great. That's cool.
Yeah,
But this is just what I've been waiting on because, like, I was looking for everything. And, they say grapes is like one of the most powerful cleanses you can do. And then,
absolutely.
I was like, I was a truck driver for like many, many years. And, I lost my job and everything due to my health. And I just been going through it. And I was like, man, I can't afford nothing. Nobody wants to. And I looked up, I just happened to be going through my emails and I seen where he sent a link and he was like, this is free and it's a great thing. And I'm like, man, this ain't nothing but God. Cause I'm like, everything I've been thinking of doing. So I'm like, I ain't got no excuse. It's like, get my ass in here and let's just get the ball rolling.
Yeah, that's awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, the
Yeah. So,
grapes are
this.
they are very astringent. Like they're woo. Like, for real. It's just
Yeah,
being strong at night. I
I
find the
heard, but
nighttime is the most difficult. Yeah.
yeah. But what they say, if you want drastic change, if you want drastic results, you gotta make drastic changes. So, hey, I'm all for it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, same here. I never thought I would make it 40 whole days of eating nothing but grapes. Like this is crazy to me, but I did
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, that's
So
what I'm
I should
saying. And
say I'm
like,
doing it.
and I was listening to Kip. One thing that got my attention with him, he was like, man, the problem is most people don't want to call it what it really is. And he was like, it's not, he like, there's ain't no such thing as meat. He was like, that shit is dead, rotten flesh. Call it what it is.
Yep.
And I
Yep.
noticed something when he said that, I was cool with it. But like when you talking to somebody and you like, man, that's not chicken you eating. That's like rotten flesh. And people would get so pissed off. And it's like,
Dead
man, dude got a
animal
point.
body parts. I
He
call
got a
it dead
point.
animal body parts. And people are like, "Oh my God, you don't have to be so graphic," but that's what it is. You eating dead animal body parts. Like
Exactly. And,
I can't. I can't do it no more.
and I was
Like,
one of the main ones, like I told you, I've been a truck driver for like the last 20 some years, right? So, you stop at a truck stop and you like, man, I'm gonna get me a big juicy piece of chicken. And I was watching this lady and she said, when you see some juicy chicken, it's not no such thing as no fucking juicy chicken. She was like,
oh
if you
yeah,
burnt your
we
finger
talked about
and it
chest
blistered
Bellette.
up,
Yeah,
uh,
yeah.
yeah, she was
You
like, if
talking
it
about chest
blistered up and you pop
Bellette?
that
Mm-hmm.
blister,
Yep,
that's
juice
pus.
gonna run out. That's pus running out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So that's
yep.
not no fucking juice. That's
That's
basically
pus.
body fluid.
Yep, yep. Absolutely.
So
Yeah, and
that
I
right
used
there
to
just
be
kind
that
of changed
girl.
my way of thinking.
Yeah, I used to be that girl that cause I was like, I could never go plant based because I love cheese. When I found out what cheese was, oh my God, I gave it up so fast. I was like, oh no. Because I feel like I was addicted to it. Like I was going to Costco buying the pepper jack cheese blocks, and I live alone. That pepper jack cheese block at Costco is a family size block, and I was taking it down by myself. I was
Wow.
putting it on everything. But yeah,
Man.
it's been 4 years for me since I've been plant based, so I'm excited. Yeah, four
Man.
years. Like, I don't think I'll ever go back now, because I'm learning more and more and more. But it took a lot to get off of it. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I had to do 2 herbal cleanses back to back, and they was so grueling. I was like, and it was expensive. Each cleanse was like $140. So, and I had to follow a raw vegan diet for both cleanses, and they were 3 weeks each. So that was 6 weeks of me just eating fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds. So I was like, if I could go 6 weeks without eating meat or animal products, I could go the rest of my life. So I just never, when I started eating after the cleanse, I never added meat or dairy or any animal products back to my diet. So that's how I
Okay.
got off of it. Yeah,
And
because
that's
every time
that's where
I would
I'm at right now.
stop, yeah, every time I would try to stop cold turkey, I would end up going back to it. So I
Yep.
was like, okay, maybe I need to do, some herbal stuff. So I took them herbs every day, and um, they was pulling out all types of stuff. And I was like, okay, I'm not going back. So I haven't.
Wow. Well, I salute that, sister.
Thanks.
I'm trying to get like you.
Yeah, it's not easy, but it's worth it.
Gotcha.
Not easy at all.
Man,
But when
hey,
you have
well,
a strong reason why, like when your why is really strong, and that's one of the things I learned from Kev, like it'll keep you on the right path.
yeah, well, that's,
And my,
I've been rocking with him, trying to learn because my thing is, it was like, if I'm being honest, because, we got to have self accountability here. And it's like, with me, it's like, I wanted to do it. And, I'm doing everything I can, but you come home and everybody in the house is eating spaghetti or lasagna or something, and you
yeah,
sitting there trying to eat fruit. And I'm like, man, but in my case, like, and I was embarrassed to like even doing what I'm doing now, showing my face and shit. It's like, you don't want to go because everybody's staring at you like with my legs and stuff like that, and I can hardly walk. And it's like I got to the point where I'm listening to Kev, and Kev hard on him. I'm serious. He just hard. And I was listening to him one night, and I'm like, he right. I'm like, man, fuck what everybody else is doing. This, excuse my language, but I'm like, this is my life, and it's like I'm not finna sit here and die because they eating this shit. He was saying something about I only eat fruit because it makes sense. And I was thinking about that and I'm like, he right. It's like people eat fruit, you don't have to worry about calories. I hear people all the time saying they don't eat nothing but fruit and they getting healthier and healthier. But I'm sitting here trying to figure out, okay, what can I eat? How much should I eat? And it's like, just eat fruit, man. Damn, it's simple.
yeah, that's facts. Hey, Kev, I see you in the chat.
I'm like, can they see me? I
There's
was
the man. What's up, Kev?
I couldn't see your
hey,
face
hey,
at
stop,
first,
stop.
but
Why is your camera off, Buttersoft?
because I had just got out the shower, so I had to put some stuff on first.
Okay.
I'm on the West Coast, so I had time mixed up. I was like, oh shoot, when you sent the second email, I was like, oh my God, that's 5 o'clock my time. I gotta get ready.
Okay. That's a great
Yeah, so
conversation
I'm
y'all are
about,
having. Though. I really enjoy listening to y'all talk.
yeah,
A lot of
I'm
great
about to
things
We're
turn
to
it
glad we
on.
say.
could entertain.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
good.
I
That was
figure we
good.
should talk amongst ourselves until you got here.
Well, I've been here.
You
I've been here since 8.
have? Oh
I've been
wow, the whole
listening.
time.
I've been listening to y'all since 8. Like when you heard
Oh
me
my
start
gosh.
recording and
Oh
say, "Oh, he
yeah,
must be here," I was on the
yeah.
screen.
I couldn't see you though. I could only see dang, I can't even remember his name that fast.
You gotta shift to gallery view.
Oh, okay. All right, let me hi y'all. I'm
Like
trying to
9
figure
little
it out.
dots. There you go.
Let me see. Um Gallery view.
Gallery view, how do you find that?
Yeah, I guess we gotta
Just
scroll
swipe.
over to the bottom
Are,
somewhere.
are y'all on
No,
computers or phones?
I'm on my
I'm on my
phone.
phone.
oh, it
Okay.
might be different on your phone. On the iPad, it's in the top right hand corner. There's like 9 little dots. If you click on that, you can choose speaker view, gallery view, and I forget the other one.
And I think
Oh,
on the phone, it's just 3 dots at the bottom, and you just scroll to your right or left. I think it's no, scroll to your left.
okay. Let me.
Okay, I see something on mine. I see something say participation.
Yeah, I see participants.
Jackie just told you if you're on your phone, just scroll to your left, and we'll be
Yeah,
on.
it's it should be 3 dots at the bottom, and just scroll to your left.
Says meeting settings. Is it in there? No, it's not in there.
So
Um,
what do you see, Buttersoft?
every time somebody talks, that's the person I see. So right now I see you.
Okay.
Do you see 3 dots at the bottom of your screen? Just 3 little dots?
Yeah, it says more.
Okay,
And then,
slide to the left. Swipe to the left.
okay,
Swipe your screen to the left.
doing that. Okay, so I see more than I see the 3 little dots. It
Mhm.
says
Mhm.
after that. And
Right,
then I
and
see
then
notes and then whiteboards and then show closed captioning and
use your
AR reactions, chat, participants.
use your finger and just swipe your screen to the left.
I'm
Oh, higher screen.
Swipe. Swipe the screen. There you
The
go.
entire screen. She's laughing at herself.
Did it work for you, Craig? Did you get it to
I-
work?
Okay, when
Okay, right when y'all said swipe the screen, I see that and it's doing something, but I'm like computer literate around here, man. I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
yeah, what you do is like swipe on the person that you can see right now. Swipe.
Okay, so that's you. So I just swipe it. I don't hit your name.
No, just swipe the screen, and then everybody's gonna pop up. That's
Say
what happened.
tap to speak.
Oh
You're
no.
on the first. No, he's on the first.
Yeah.
You're on the first screen,
Okay,
Craig, where it
I
says
got it
tap.
now. I see
All right.
everybody.
Okay.
Okay.
I got it.
everybody
Oh,
Thank
set.
y'all. Thank y'all.
oh, thank you so
Y'all all
much.
good now? Y'all all
Yeah.
good? Okay,
Yeah.
I was just
Yeah, I'm good now.
so y'all can figure that out while the rest of us just talk a little bit, get acquainted. But this evening was kind of more like a meet and greet. Um, just get acquainted. I was gonna say like a few things. We're gonna be out of here by 9 o'clock though. So if you're camera shy, if you don't want to, talk, that's fine. But I would like to start off with everyone introducing themselves and just briefly sharing why you joined the challenge. Alpha, since you're in the first slot on my screen,
I was just gonna say
you're
I'll
you're
go
muted,
first.
Alpha. Oh, there you go.
Okay. I was gonna say I'll go first, Kev. So I met Kev like, I don't know, at least 3 years ago, I think it is. When you did your first 100 watermelon, we met like in Bobby's, and I was on and off. I've been on and off the whole time. And I've watched his life go where it's gone. And I'm like, I gotta stop dicking around with my health. So it's time for me to like do it. And I have been eating grapes probably for the last month, and I've got like 6 bags or something close to that in the fridge, and they've been really good. So when I saw grapes, I was like, a chance to do it, Kev, and like not give myself any outs. So that's why I'm here.
Who's next? Monica.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Are you able to hear me okay? Okay, hi everyone. So I like a little bit of boundaries. I think sometimes all the free will can be uh, too much of a temptation. So I like that you created something where we can create some boundaries. These last few weeks, I've been on plant-based for years, most of my life, and then I just upgraded to fruit pretty recently. But I have been going in on nuts since it's been kind of colder. And so this just gave me an opportunity to join with people that are like-minded on this path and create some boundaries. So, yep, that's why I'm here.
Welcome, welcome. Buttersoft. You're muted. Ah, there
Hi.
you go. There you go.
I found Kev through Bobby Smith as well a long time ago, and I've been on fruit, off fruit, on fruit, off fruit. I'm back on fruit. I'm on day 40 of grapes only today. Before that, I did 33 days of only fruit. Um, Last year, I did 120 days of fruit. So I've been off and on. You know, but I've never gone back to animal products or dead animal body parts. Just sometimes that cooked vegan food be getting me. But yeah, I plan on staying raw this time because I noticed like when I do go back to the cooked vegan food, my body just starts acting up. The whole reason I changed my diet, I was diagnosed with fibroids and multiple ovarian cysts. I was able to eliminate um, 20 21 fibroids and all of the ovarian cysts just by changing my diet. They had a surgery scheduled for me. I canceled the surgery, went back to work, and just been trying to stay on the path because I know that the fibroids will come back if I were to ever go back to eating all of the things that made them start growing in the first place. I know that for a fact because my cousin had fibroids as well. She got hers removed, and 3 days later, not 3 days, I'm sorry, I'm nervous. 3 years later, they came back because she didn't change her diet. So that let me know if I ever go back, they're going to come back and they come back with a vengeance. And I don't want that for me. So I'm staying on this side of the path. But it's nice to meet all
Welcome
of
to the
you.
challenge, Buttersalt.
Thank you.
Jackie.
Now,
Hi everyone. I'm pretty new to this. I actually ran across your videos, Kev, on accident. Had no idea what you were about or anything like that. But I started following you, and little by little, it all began to make a lot of sense to me, especially when you talk about animal flesh, how they manipulate with words and things like that to make us think it's okay to do the things that we were doing. So, but yeah, I'm overweight. um, I'm 65 years old. Well, I will be 65. Let me slow down. 64. And I just want to live a healthy, long, vibrant life. That's my goal. And I want others to see it as an example so that they will become interested and want that same life for themselves and be willing to go through the sacrifice that it takes to get there. So I'm here to stay.
Welcome to the
That's me.
challenge, Jackie.
Thank
You
you.
got the mic, Craig.
I appreciate that, bro. Well, like I say, man, some of y'all, if y'all was already in here, you probably heard me talking somewhat about my history, but I'm one of those guys, if we just being transparent, like know what to do. I done got all the knowledge, from looking at stuff, but seeing is believing. I never applied it because it started out, I seen Yaki. I would watch his videos. Like I said, I was a truck driver. So I'd be going down the street just watching his videos. And that led me to Bobby. And Bobby, I started seeing Kev. So Kev was just always interesting to me because Kev, y'all excuse my language, but Kev a motherfucker, and I would just see how he would interact. People would come and try to tell him stuff, and it's like, man, how you gonna tell me something? You fat, how you gonna give me advice and you do this and do that? But like I said, I do have lymphedema in both my legs. I don't know if y'all could tell by looking at me in the face, but I'm like 500 pounds. Most of that is fluid. And I had my own truck and everything. I lost a six-figure income because of my health. It got to the point where I couldn't get up in the truck no more. I couldn't do all that. So I just got depressed. And, I would just eat. When I'm mad, I eat. When I'm sad, I eat. Just everything around my life, I would eat. And I was watching one of I watched a lot of his videos, and he was just being real, and it just hit me. And like I was telling Buttersoft when we came in tonight, it was just one of those things. 'Cause I've been thinking about grapes. I was reading up on some stuff about grapes. And when I saw him tonight, he said he had a berry grape challenge. I was like, well, shit, I know it's going to cost an arm and a leg or some kind of challenge. And he was like, this is free. And I'm like, this ain't nothing but God. This man trying to help. So I'm like, I don't give a damn what I got to do. I'm canceling any plans I got. I'm getting my ass on this live. I'm gonna get around like-minded people, and it's time to take my life back. So I'm here.
Welcome to the challenge, Craig.
Appreciate
Ella's
that, bro.
iPhone. You got the mic.
Hi. So the reason why I want to join this challenge is because I want to go deeper into my cleanse. I have been eating clean since the beginning of this month. And so I just want to go deeper into the cleanse. I've done watermelon cleanse before, but I have also gotten into the habit of going back to eating how I used to before. So now I'm just literally just trying to cleanse and just reset again.
Welcome to the challenge, Ella.
Thank you.
You got the mic, brother.
Hey. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Yep.
we hear you, bro.
Okay, gotcha. To kind of piggyback off of what everybody else said, I discovered Kevin through uh, her name is Jillian, and I think that she interviews a lot of vegan and vegetarians that do challenges. And when I saw your post, or when I saw the interview that you did 100 Days of Watermelon, I was like, what? Years ago, you know, I was a pescatarian. You know, I cut out all meat and then I kind of went to being a vegetarian. I was healthy. I was doing my thing. I was taking my, fish oil, my black seed oil, you know, but then fast forward years later, I went on to meat and I started to develop all these health problems, cholesterol, heart problems, congenital heart failure. Um, I was in the hospital for a while. We all see the show ER where they put the plugs on you, they go like this. That was me. And so it's funny to me how didn't start to develop all these problems until after I started going back to meat. Now, currently, I am on heart medication, but I have tried to get off of heart medication and I've tried to really go to a plant-based lifestyle, mainly fruit. But my problem is that because I work a crazy schedule, like everybody else in here, and I take heart medication, how do you do that safely? And what do I do about the cravings? You see what I'm saying? I work third shifts. And so, you know, you can eat a bunch of fruit, but how do you transition from the SAD diet, is what they call it, right, to an all fruit diet without really any support? Because the rest of my family still eats like they're from the South because that's just their mindset. And stuff like that. So for me, the reason why I kind of decided to join this challenge is because number one, I need somebody to hold my feet to the fire. I've talked to, Dr. Sebi's grandchildren. I've talked to Dr. Yaki Awaken, but Kev, you seem like the realest out of them all. And I'm not saying that they're not real, but the way that you break things down is just a little bit more simpler for me. Everybody has their own method, everybody has their own way of doing things, but I resonate with what, you do. I'm originally from Ohio myself. So um, I guess for me, I need support and help because my goal really is to be able to get off all this man-made heart medication. And I don't even call it medicine. I just call it maintenance because if it was medicine, it would surely heal. Um, but my goal is to get off of it probably within like the next 90 days and really just be plant-based, but more so on the fruit side because like you said in one of your posts, Kev, Adam and Eve, and this was like 2 years ago that I saw this post. Adam and Eve were not vegetarians, they were fruitarians because, God said, I've given you every living tree in the garden, and its fruit within its seed in itself shall be for your meat, and every herbs. Herbs are not vegetables, herbs are herbs. So technically they were fruitarians, not vegetarians. So sorry to be long-winded, but that's kind of my story, and that's why I'm here.
That's okay, brother. Welcome to the challenge.
Thank you.
Lay, how you say your name, Lee? Lee Hall? Oh, they're muted. Mills is okay. So the last three muted. Oh, okay. I was about to skip y'all. Go ahead, Lee. Mills.
What's going on? What's up, Kev?
What's up, brother?
Uh, good. Nah, I just joined the joined the group to just to get some just to get some consistency, you know, and also to support and have support, you know. So this is like a, you know, it's better when you with a community, you know, we doing it together, you know. So, you know, just here to support and also to heal myself so I can be consistent. That's it.
Welcome to the challenge, brother. Kyle, you there?
I'm here. What's going on, everybody?
What's up, Kyle?
How you doing? Yeah, good to meet you. I appreciate, everything you're doing online and, promoting this. I'm here on my own journey, trying to fight these cravings and whatnot with the food and everything. But yeah, I'm here to just learn something. And like the last man speaking said, you just really have a different approach to this. Like it's really down to earth, really simple, really regular. And I appreciate that part about it. And yeah, I'm just here to check everything out and hear what everybody's story and got to say.
And welcome to the challenge, Kyle. Lee, you ready? You ready to talk? Lee ain't talking. I'm gonna skip Lee. So, okay, so listening to y'all talk, I don't even know how to, if I know how to put into words how that just affected me. It inspired me to want to do more and to want to do more for free, especially listening to Craig and over this next 14 days at least. I don't know how long I'm going. I'll probably go longer than 14 days. Like that's how I'm feeling right now. But at least over the next 14 days, we're gonna be focusing on the mind, just reprogramming the mind. Because for those of you that are struggling with just eating food, like that's all this is about. That's all this is about. It's just about eating food. Like we're so fucked up that we don't even know what food is. The only species on the planet that's supposed to be the most intelligent, and we don't even know what food is. We're killing ourselves, like as a species, and don't even realize it. Everybody's so out of alignment, and so disconnected from nature, from their essence, from their being, from their identity. Everybody's making themselves sick and eventually killing themselves. Anyone with a disease, anyone that dies from a disease, that's suicide, that's self-sabotage, that's self-destruction. Like you're doing it to yourself. But it's because like we've all been brainwashed. And it's all by design. And I'm gonna try to give y'all a really good foundation over this next 14 days. Because every one of y'all, like, that expressed struggling with temptation, different challenges, job, all these different things. None of that is the reason that you're struggling. The reason is just you don't know the truth. One, you don't know the truth about what you're eating. And like I heard at least one person say, I know what to do and yada yada yada. But you really don't. You think you do. But if you did, you would do it. And if you really understood how evil this world is that we live in and what they're doing to our minds through what they brainwashed us to believe is food. See, like they don't want to kill us. They just want us all sick. Because we're no profit to them if we're dead. You know, they can't sell us drugs if we're dead. They can't make money off of us if we're dead. You know, they can't use us for labor and, you know, build this country or build whatever they're, you know, wanting to build. And if we're dead, we're of no value. But they don't want us free either because they want to be able to control us. And this eating is a spiritual experience. Eating is a spiritual thing. Because you think about like a woman when she has sex with somebody, that's really spiritual because she's allowing someone inside of her body. And there's all kind of fine print that comes along with that. It's all kind of attachments, and it could really turn out to be a disaster if she lets the wrong man inside of her. Eating is equally as intimate because what we put in our bodies affects us physically, it affects us mentally, emotionally. Every aspect of our being, what we eat affects. If you're not eating right, you're not thinking right. That means you're not making the right decisions for your life. What you eat, when you're not putting the right, I can't say right food because the other shit is not food. But when you're not eating food, I'll say it like that. You know, it's just like, I mean, if you put, I don't know, like some Hennessy in your car, in your gas tank, you know, or some diesel fuel in a gasoline engine, it's not gonna run right. It's really deep because when you think about it, like just think about this. If you're not eating what we're designed to eat, which is fruit, you have, no matter how good your life may be, you have no idea of your potential. And you have no idea how good your life could be. And wherever you at, it could be probably 100 times better if you were eating right. Like if you're successful financially, poisoning your body every day, poisoning your mind. Just imagine how much more successful you could be if you ate right, if you put the right fuel in your body. Like, eating is so deep. And so I know like some of this shit is hard to hear, but you are under attack. You have been under attack since the day you were born. I mean, because what's one of the first things that these quacks in these hospitals do to infants?
They vaccinate them.
There you go. That's poison. If whatever is in those syringes, if it was supposed to be in our body, it would already be in there. Because nature doesn't make mistakes, or God, or whatever terminology you want to use. There are no mistakes. We're born perfect. The only thing that alters that is if the mother is not eating right, which is like a lot of us, I don't know. I feel like a lot of us should be a lot more fucked up than what we are, because most women don't eat right when they're pregnant. Most women don't even eat. They don't eat food when they're pregnant. Most women don't even know what they're putting in their bodies when they're pregnant, because they're eating things with ingredients labels and they're not reading the ingredients. And most of these things in the satanic American, that's what I call it, the satanic American diet. Like, if you were to look at these ingredients labels, like it's like a little book of ingredients that's all going in your body. Chemicals, just toxins. And if you were to start researching these ingredients, this is what did it for me. Reading labels. I started reading labels on everything I was eating. And then I eventually, like, I just got really mad, because I realized that I had been tricked into addiction. And I wasn't, like, there's no such thing of food addiction, right? Like, I was just munching on some blueberries. Who do you know that's addicted to blueberries or apples? Have you ever heard someone say, man, I cannot stop eating these fucking bananas, man? You know what I'm saying? And just ran out of money buying fruit, and now they're just out like robbing people so they can get some grapes. Stealing so they can get some mango, some pineapple. Like, there's no such thing of food addiction.
That don't even make
But
sense, right?
like, hey, why? Okay, so let me ask you this. While like I'm in my zone, if y'all could just mute yourselves, because if you say something, you're gonna throw me off, and then I might lose it. So like I think I just did. But there's no such thing of food addiction, because food is not addictive. What we're calling food is not food, it's drugs. Sugar is one of the most addictive, deadliest drugs on this planet. Flesh is created to be addictive. You know, like, people are not eating raw flesh. And anytime you cook anything, you change what it is. And when you start cooking things, the potential for addiction increases astronomically. Because if you think about it, probably everything that people are addicted to is cooked at some point. Like people wouldn't even eat flesh if they couldn't cook it. But because they can cook it, add some seasoning, different things to it, people are literally killing themselves eating flesh and don't care because they're that addicted to it. They wouldn't be addicted to it if they were eating it raw though. They wouldn't even eat the shit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if you heard me share these stats, but over 800 million people have diabetes, and flesh is a main cause of diabetes. Heart disease has been the #1 killer of human beings for over 100 years, and flesh is a main cause of heart disease. In 2022, 20 million people were diagnosed with cancer for the first, like 20 million people in 1 year found out they had cancer. And flesh is a main cause of certain types of cancers. The list of diseases that flesh is linked to, liver diseases, kidney diseases, almost anything you can name, arthritis, heart attack, strokes, MS, Parkinson's, dementia, Alzheimer's, weight gain, obesity. It's over 2.5 billion people are overweight and obese. And in being overweight and obese, that is dangerous because it puts you at high risk for so many other diseases. And like I could go on for so long. But what I want y'all to understand is this is all done purposely. You know, like these are not accidents. This is done on purpose. These people don't give a fuck about y'all. They don't give a fuck about none of us. You know what I'm saying? And I've been going down this rabbit hole, this Jewish rabbit hole, learning about Jewish people. I've posted some reels from some different interviews of Jewish people, and just Jewish people see us non-Jews as cattle. That's what they refer to us as. They see us like cattle. We're just cattle, like we ain't shit. They call us goyim. They see us as cattle. I mean, we're all animals. We're animals just like cows and pigs and chickens, and we're in the same kingdom. But that's how they see us, and that's who runs this world. And the Jews at the top, they're Satanists. Their God is Lucifer. Whether you believe in like spiritual things or not, it doesn't matter because they do. And they worship the devil. You know, they like I've heard them say it. I've heard several of them say it, just openly admit it. They kill the babies, they drink their blood. They perform these satanic rituals out of worship to their God, which they say is Lucifer. So these are the people that's controlling the world. And then it filters down. They own all of the media. They own these corporations. See, it's not food. See, they don't own the food supply, though. They own what people think is the food supply. They don't own the fruits. They own all that other bullshit. See, they're not brainwashing, they're not reprogramming people's minds or taking over their minds, lowering their vibration with fruit. They're doing it with all this processed bullshit. They're doing it with the flesh. They own slaughterhouses. Like, I don't want to make this too dark, but it's really dark. And I don't even know how, like, it's really dark. It's like when I say anyone who eats flesh is eating, I don't know if you've heard me say this before. Anyone who eats flesh is eating human flesh. That's real shit. And people be shocked by that. But cannibalism is ancient. Like, cannibalism has always been a thing. It's nothing new. And a lot of things we're finding out about now because of the internet. The internet is just like a light that's exposing everything that's been being done in the darkness for hundreds and probably thousands of years. There's nothing new under the sun. Like I've sheesh. Your only way out is fruit. That's it. And in order to get established and grounded to where you're not like a seesaw, back and forth, in and out, in and out, in and out. The only thing you're lacking is the truth. That's it. And just having that relationship with the truth. Because truth, there's only one cause of suffering in the world. There has only ever been one cause of suffering, and that's lies, deception. That's it. There's no other cause. Whatever you think the suffering is, at the root of it is lies and deception. Someone accepted the lie as the truth. And, you know, a lot of people do. And it's like hundreds of millions of people. There's billions of people. Billions of people are suffering diseases right now because they believe the lie to be the truth. Like there's people, I made this reel just talking about how all of the billions of people who are suffering from disease today used to be healthy and disease free. And they thought they could eat whatever they wanted to eat. And for a while they did. And they were healthy. And they said things like, I eat whatever I want and I'm healthy. Ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm in perfect health. And for a little while they were, or they at least appeared to be. People understand disease is built over time. It's not instantaneous. Like nobody smokes a cigarette and then they have cancer. But I think everybody knows that smoking cigarettes causes cancer. It significantly improves your chances of developing cancer. But it takes time. It takes time. And so today, it's just everybody, like it's everybody's following the same footsteps. The healthy people today are saying the same thing. Like they say it on, like in my comments on my videos, my reels and stuff all the time. I eat whatever I want. I'm healthy. You have billions of examples of people who said the same thing. And they used to be healthy. They're not healthy no more. That's part of that deception. Our bodies Every species on the planet, like even machinery, like cars. Every car was built, designed for a specific type of fuel. Every species on this planet, they were designed to eat a specific kind of food. We're not an exception. We were too. But we've been misled. We got to get back, if we want to be healthy, you got to get back in alignment with nature's way. No other, you could do it your way if you want. Like, we all have that power, that free will to do that. But if you want to be healthy, you have to get in alignment with nature. And nature's way. That's what I study. I don't listen to these idiots in these lab coats and these shirts, suits, ties, and these hospitals, these quacks. All these people are motivated by money. You know what I'm saying? All of these people make money off of sick people. They need us to be sick. I don't listen to them. I learn from nature. That's why my lifestyle is so different from everybody else's. And what nature teaches is the way we're supposed to eat is eat whatever you want. Eat whatever you enjoy in its natural state. That one truth right there, if you allow that truth to govern your life, it's going to lead you to fruit. None of these billions of people that I mentioned earlier, like nearly the entire population is sick. None of them are sick because they eat things in their natural state. None of what they eat is in its natural state. Or, like a very, very small portion of, like they may eat fruit every now and then. But the majority of their diet is unnatural things. It's things that you can't find nowhere in nature. And if you can't find it in nature, you shouldn't eat it. Because nature is our mother. Nature provides for every species. Nature provides for us. Nature gives us everything we need. That's why we call nature Mother Nature. Nature provides our food. There's nothing you need to do to it. Like, you never have to make food. And if you have to make it, it's not food. Nature already did it. All that's left for you to do is eat. You don't have to season it. You don't have to cook it. Nature did all of that. Whatever you eat, just eat what you enjoy in its natural state. That will bring you back home. It's simple as that. And on that note, I'm going to stop. Because I said we was going to get out of here by 9 o'clock. And I can go for a long time. But
I'm sorry. I wanted to bring up the post that you made with the list of things that people think are vegetables, but they're really fruits. so that the whole group knows that there's a long list of things like chickpeas and
Oh, we
zucchini.
got a lot more meetings though.
Oh, okay.
We don't have to get
Okay.
everything in one meeting.
Okay, I'm glad you said that because I was like, can I get that list?
Yeah, no,
Uh,
you got my email. Feel free to reach out in between meetings. But right now I'm thinking, let me see, at least 3 times a week. It depends on
Can I?
how people show up. Like, if people are coming, we can do this like 3 times a week. Because I really want to pour into y'all. Because over this next 14 days. And just put as much truth in y'all as possible. Go ahead, Dewan.
I was gonna say, cucumber. Am I allowed to eat that during this challenge? Because I feel like when I was doing all fruit before, and I'm sure many of you have noticed this, because you go from eating like crackers or chips or something. Sometimes I feel like fruit sometimes isn't really enough, and I just need something to crunch on. So cucumber, I can eat that. That's a melon. I read somewhere.
Cucumber is a melon.
Okay.
Grapes, berries, melons. So yeah,
I didn't know the cucumber was a melon. I thought it was just a vegetable. And I'm like, I just feel like I need something hard to crunch on. And I tried celery and it didn't really do anything.
yeah, yeah. I used to eat cucumbers like every day, man. But yeah,
Still do.
yep, you all good. What's up, Jackie?
Okay, good.
Did you want to? I see the thing just kind of bouncing around. Did you want to say something, Jackie?
I wanted to know, okay, I guess I need a list of what melons are because I love cucumbers, so I'm glad that came up so I can have some. I went and bought the grapes and berries today. Um, I guess I can just look up what melons are like. I know cantaloupes and honeydew and watermelon. Those are the only melons I know. I didn't know cucumber was one.
Yep,
Same
yep.
here.
Cucumbers. I heard that the watermelon came from the cucumber.
That's what I heard too, but I wanted to verify it.
So I don't know, but they do look a lot alike.
Mhm.
It's
They
like a
favor.
small version.
They're cousins.
Yep. So let's see. What is today? Today is Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
Today's Tuesday. So Friday, meet back up Friday. And I'm gonna have something for y'all Friday. I don't know what yet. But I'm gonna have something, I'm gonna put something together for y'all Friday. This whole thing, see, shit, I'm about to say this. Fuck. Okay, look. This really isn't nothing to play with, y'all. It's really not. Like, it's in and out shit. Like, you really can't afford to do that. You really can't. Because what's in and out? If you leave food, what are you going to?
That's true.
Poison.
Hmm.
How is poison an option? Poison should never be, it should never be an option to put poison in your body. It should never be an option to put things that are not even food in your body. And you got to get to a place to where you like where that just becomes a part of you. This is not food. I don't give a fuck how good it tastes. It's not food. You can make anything taste good if you put enough shit in it. Anything. They're making rotten flesh taste good. You know what I'm saying? Like you can make anything take. You gotta see beyond what it tastes. start saying, fuck how it tastes. What's in it? What am I putting in my body? Food doesn't have ingredients. It should never, you got to get to a place to where poisoning yourself is not an option. You got to get to a place to where poison, it just doesn't make sense to poison your body. Everyone on the chat want to be healthy. And like, I've never met anybody that said they want to, even people that smoke cigarettes don't want cancer. And they know they're smoking something that causes cancer. They're not smoking it because they want cancer though. I was talking to someone earlier about this, and we were talking about truth. And what you got to understand about truth is there's levels to it. It's like I said earlier, that if you think you know something, but your behavior hasn't changed, the way you think hasn't changed, the way you talk hasn't changed to align with what you say you know, then you don't know it deeply enough. And so you have to keep planting that seed. You have to keep watering that seed. You have to keep hearing that truth. Because when you really know something, you're going to think different. You're going to talk different. You're going to do different. And there's levels to knowing. Like most people know something, like they know a lot of truth, but it's just very surface level. That doesn't produce change. You got to get it from your head to in your heart to where it becomes a part of you. And like, you don't even talk the same no more. Like when I was listening to Craig and Buttersoft talk. I think it was probably like a few of y'all. But I was listening to how like some of y'all, somebody said something about they were eating chicken, and then they said that's not chicken. Something to this effect. That's a dead bird, or that's rotten flesh, or something like that. And however the person reacted, they reacted, but that's when you got it. When it changes the way you talk, when you stop calling flesh meat and you call it flesh, you call it rotten flesh. That's what it is. They do a lot of shit to that rotten flesh to make it look fresh. But nothing that's been dead for days or weeks or months is fresh. When you stop calling it meat and you start calling it what it really is, that truth is in you. But you could still go deeper than that though. Like there's unlimited depth when it comes to knowing truth. And the deeper you go in truth, the more it changes your life. That's the standard. That's how you measure what you know. How has what you claim to know changed your life? If it hasn't, then you don't know it. You got work to do. You got more submersion in truth to do. You need to hear the right things. It's serious, y'all, because the longer you live, the more, like, if you're eating wrong, these toxins are just accumulating in your body. Like, we can't afford to play with it. Not if you want to be healthy, if you want to stay out the hospital. We can't afford to play with it, man. like whatever it takes, because you lose your health, and then you start understanding how blessed you were to have it. And now it's harder to get it back than it is to keep it while you got it. And they are, I'm telling you, like, we're all under attack. They want us all on drugs. They're controlling. When you eat fruit, you're being set free. When you eat this bullshit with all these ingredients, all these chemicals, this is mind control. Every time you eat that shit, you're lowering your vibration. Every time. Because none of that shit belongs in your body. The only thing that belongs in your body is food. Just like the only thing that belongs in a gas tank is gas. You start putting shit in your body that don't belong, it's just going to lower your vibration. That affects the way you think. It affects everything. The way you perceive reality. Like, these are chemicals. I'm gonna stop there. I'm gonna stop there. Okay. So yeah. So next Friday, I'm gonna send the link out. Send a link out to y'all. Before then. This link should work. I'm gonna set it up to where the same link will work. Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Hope to see you all there. Hope to see more of y'all.
So this coming Friday or next week?
This coming Friday.
Okay, cool.
This coming Friday, man. We about to get it. We about to get it, man. I'm like I said, at least three times a week, man. We gonna come in here. We gonna get together. We gonna fellowship. We gonna pour some truth, man, into y'all, man. Like, you gotta hear this stuff over and over. That's how you get set free. You gotta hear it over, and the more you hear it, and stop listening to this bullshit that it's a process, but you gotta block that other shit out. You know what I mean?
Thank you for this.
These fucking doctors, these fucking idiots, these quacks. You shouldn't be listening. See, y'all started me up again. Y'all shouldn't be listening to anybody who makes money off of you when you're sick. Never. They're not gonna tell you anything right. They need you to be sick. You know, drug companies need you to be sick. The government needs you to be sick. All of these fucking, I don't even know what to call the shit. These companies that's making this shit that they convinced everybody is food. They need you to be sick. See, because one, if you're not sick, and I'm not talking about physically sick when it comes to, you have to be spiritually sick to eat this bullshit that's out here. You're already, if eating this shit is an option, you're already unhealthy. You're spiritually unhealthy. That's why you eat this shit. You would never eat that shit if you were spiritually healthy. And then it spills over into other areas of your life. It'll eventually lead to you being physically unhealthy, mentally unhealthy. So, yeah, we gonna work, man. Yeah.
I got one last question, and I gotta go. If we're not able to make it, because I had emailed you and we were talking through email before here, replays.
I have to look more into it, but that's why I'm recording.
Okay.
See if I can set something up where you'll be
Because
able
I
to
just found this
read.
challenge last night, so I wasn't able to get the day one.
Oh, I just posted. I just
Yeah,
posted it
yeah,
yesterday. It was spur of the
yeah.
moment.
I'm trying to,
Like it
I'm
was,
trying to be on it. I'm trying to be on it. So
yeah, but you're here. So like I salute all y'all too for being here because it was so spur of the moment. And sometimes that's where your
that's the best thing, though.
biggest breakthrough comes when you just boom, you just act. You know what I'm saying? Like I've started cleanses like this, and I had just bought food like the day before.
Same
And
here.
then
I
the
just did
next
that the other
day,
day.
I'm doing a cleanse, and everything I just bought, like I'm taking shit back to the store. I'm throwing shit away. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't find a receipt. But sometimes it be like that, and you just gotta be ready to move. You know what I'm saying? If you feel it inside, you just gotta, you act on it. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes that's where your breakthrough comes. So yeah. So I salute all y'all for being here on such short notice.
Well, I appreciate y'all. I gotta go because I gotta get ready for work, but I will see y'all on Friday.
See you
Thank you,
Friday.
Kev, for everything.
See all of y'all Friday. Hopefully
Wait,
some
Kev,
more. Yeah.
is it, can anybody else still join or is it too late? They needed to be here tonight?
I know. Come on.
Okay. Just tell them that to
I'm
send
gonna
them the
keep it
link to.
open for at least 7 days.
Okay.
At
Thank you,
least.
Kevin.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you,
Y'all
everyone.
all have a good night. See y'all Friday.
Thank you.
Hey, hey, Kev. Right before you go, man, if I can, I just want to say this one thing, man. Uh, I feel like this one for me. This one nothing but God. You know, that we linked, and you know, it's a lot of people. I ain't bashing nobody because there's a lot of people out there that's doing good things. But for you to step forward and do this and doing it for free, you know, it lets me know that you're doing it from your heart. I salute you, brother. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't got to get too street politics, but even when I was in the streets, I ain't following nobody that can't walk it like they talk it. So, like you say, we are under attack. And with a leader like you, I have no problem going to war with you, bro. So I'm in it to win it.
What I want you to understand is you gotta look past me. This is bigger than me, bro. This I don't do shit for free. Like I say that all the time. This is bigger than me, man. Like this whole journey is so much bigger than me. So I use like different, I don't use the same language as, is common when referring to what people call God. Um, but yeah, it's what you were saying there. I'll say it like this. Let me see, there's so many different ways I could say it. There's one thing that happened to me since I got on these fruits is just love became a more dominant presence in my life since I've been on fruit. And I don't even understand it. I just submit to it. Like I know how it like I know how it, when it's leading me to do a certain thing, and I just do it. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I'm indebted to it. Just for love and truth, like for what it's done for me. You know what I'm saying? So whatever it inspires me to do or wants me to do, want to do, wants to do through me. That's a better way to say it.
Yeah.
Wants to do through me. It's always my goal to just Like, get the fuck out the way. And just let it do what it want to do through me. Right? So that's what this is about. Because I say all the time, I don't work for free. Like I don't. You know what I'm saying? This is bigger than me though, man. So I don't want to like really. I appreciate what you said, but I don't. I can't really take the credit for that. This wasn't even my idea. Like like I've been living intuitively for about 30 years. Meaning I've just kind of surrendered my life. I submit to a higher power. Right? I submit to love. I submit to truth. Anything else I don't give a fuck about. Because
That's what they
nothing
call
else has
honey badger.
done anything for me.
And
So
don't get no realer than that.
that's it.
For real.
That's my dominant energy now. So yeah, that's why I'm here. That's why I'm doing this for free. It's free
Thank you
for
so
y'all.
much.
But
Thank you
We
so much.
salute you, bro.
I've already had to put a lot of money up to like make this happen. Website, the application y'all filled out, had that design, all this shit that I'm doing. But
It's beautiful.
I do it. It's yeah. Let me stop. Don't nobody say nothing else. Don't say nothing else. Because we're
You
gonna
got
be
it.
here till like 10 o'clock if you do. Turn your little screen off. No, everybody mute y'all mics. Don't say nothing else. It don't take a lot to like trigger me and just get me to talking. When it comes to stuff, like I'm really passionate about this stuff. And I hate um I hate seeing them win in people's lives. So it's real, like yeah. But y'all have a good evening. I'm gonna see y'all Friday. And you know, y'all gonna see me on social media everywhere anyway. See y'all Friday. Good night. Y'all get some sleep.
Right.
Bye,